Hello and greetings to my YouTube family. It's a pleasure meeting with all of you today. Thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Gwen, also known as Earth Angel G. Excuse me. All these life lesson videos that I bring to you come to you by way of the universe. And I just want to ask that as you come in, you hit that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to my channel, and leave me comments. Today we're going to start it off as usual with reciting the 23rd Psalms. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Again, these life lesson videos come directly from the universe, so give thanks for the visuals to go along with the messages. And again, subscribe to my channel. Today's life lesson video is Stalemate of a legendary kind, one where two forces are battling each other. The trouble is that all parties involved are refusing to see the situation from the other's perspective, and you're butting heads. Fears, worry, and anxiety or stress of overwhelming, suggesting that you may be feeling stuck in an in-between situation, and you are experiencing extreme dread, worry, anxiety, and stress, suggesting deception, particularly in partnership. It also suggests creative disagreements that can lead to the realization that two heads are better than one, representing being caught between two opposing sides and the need to make a decision. You either finally make up your mind and find a way to reach a fair and just decision, or you let your fears and worries totally overwhelm you. And the conflict you have been having has grown worse and are causing you a lot of stress. It may be that the time has finally come where you are truly ready to open up, indicating a need to confront difficult decisions and emotions and overcome difficulty. Reflect on your journey and tune into your spiritual lessons as well. It symbolizes joyous accomplishments and unity, offering spiritual wisdom and deeper appreciation for its powerful messages of joy. Everything has come together and you're now achieving success, representing a moment to acknowledge the hard work. It denotes having to the world at your feet. They suggest that a task, job, or part of your life is reaching a conclusion or wrapping up, the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Here to indicate that you have achieved a deeper understanding of yourself and the universe. When it comes to spirituality, it represents the sense of wholeness that comes when we face the lessons that life has handed us head on. The final stage and last step in a long journey toward enlightenment. If you're in a relationship, you may soon achieve a reward milestone or take a next step with your partner. Everything you work for is coming into being. It's your sign to let go of the past. It's the successful end of a cycle. You've accomplished a personal, psychological, emotional, or spiritual task. And that symbolizes a life of someone who has undergone many trials, but through determination and will, they were able to overcome. A sign that even in the face of adversity, you stand strong. An ongoing battle, perseverance, and fight through the tough times. You have a very strong determination and even during times of adversity. You don't back down. An ongoing battle that impacts your physical or mental well being, standing guard, poised, and ready to take on anything that comes your way. It tells you to keep going no matter what. That represents toughness and mental strength, reminding you to keep up your hopes and determinations as you near the end of your journey, a sign of resilience. The individual stands strong after facing many challenges. You should keep going despite the obstacles. You have enough fight within you to reach the finish line. You're almost there. You've been through a lot, beaten up but not defeated. Your great struggles has, at its core, the desire for freedom, new emotional beginnings, and friendly intentions. A positive omen that predicts happiness and joy in every area of your life, including love, denoting the emergence of fresh feelings that represents issues of love, intimacy, deeper feelings, and compassion, announcing a new beginning of great possibilities in the areas of your life. A unfailing source of healing for the body, heart, and soul, suggesting that you can relax into a safety net of love, support, and communion. It shows that a seed of emotional awareness has been planted in your life, although you may not yet recognize it. A profound and beautiful life event that can take many forms, from romantic love to self love, the start of something beautiful when it comes to a new relationship. It foretells new beginnings and abundance. It encourages you to channel the emotional open and intuitive energy, the onset of feeling based experiences, reminding you to open your heart to allow your emotional energies, new feelings, emotional awakening, and creativity. The beginning of a period of strong emotional health for you. A time when you're getting blocked, stuck, or restricted because other people or other circumstances have left you, suggesting that the period of waiting is over and you have been repeating the same negative relationship patterns over and over. In the case that you are experiencing difficulties as a result of other people's or factors, regardless of your resistance, can represent a love interest who is currently placed their own needs first. That seemingly noble deed of offering yourself as the sacrificial lamb is, at least for the time being, a useless gesture, an assertion of the ego, stubbornness, or selfishness. You are clinging to whom and what they are, indicating that you are hanging on to a relationship that is not working because you couldn't be bothered to either set it out or let it go. Unhappy with the relationship because it's moving too slowly, a period of stagnation or delay in progression, a sign that the relationship is currently on hold and that it isn't necessarily a bad thing. You had been terrified. It reflected the rigidness and an inability to change and consider different values and goals. You may have toiled for love and romance, putting in so much effort only to see little come from it. Even though you may continue to invest a lot of energy into a specific situation, you may not reap the rewards. You are looking for whatever the issue. You need to stop and take stock of what's important in your life and refocus your efforts on bringing that to you. Reassess your approach and find ways to work smarter, not harder. You may be putting in too much effort. Put in all of your energy and resources into something without reaping any benefits. Feeling frustrated, exhausted, and ready to give up. Feeling doubt and hesitation. You're lacking direction and aren't sure where to invest your efforts. It indicates impatience and moving forward before the time is right. Or you've invested in the wrong project because the relationship has hit a rough patch, wasted time, energy, and money, and enough growth, and not enough growth. You're urged to clearly define the meaning of success, thinking about how your goals can be met. Bitterly holding a grudge or some hatred indicates that your psychic abilities or intuition has become blocked, focusing your attention on your innermost feelings and possibly dealing with a boss or manager who has become a bit of a tyrant, someone who appears adrift in life, somebody who is emotionally manipulative, controlling, or volatile, and is emotionally dysfunctional. And when like this, a sign of sexual confusion about their feelings regarding the relationships, their shadow side is revealed. It's about balanced male and female energies. They hold all the positive qualities of both. Indicates feelings of overwhelm and a lack of emotional maturity. It indicates a potential disruption in their emotional balance and relationships. Someone who is cold and ruthless with a selfish streak, often born from fear of rejection and repressed emotions and stressful patterns causing inability, unreliability, and immaturity, and careless or haphazard approach to spiritual pursuits, being overly emotional or too sensitive, lack of empathy and decision making, someone who is vindictive and talented at utilizing emotional manipulation to exact retribution. In Proverbs 22 and 24, it reads, "Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered." In Exodus 14 and 14, it reads, "The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." After the Israelites left Egypt, they became trapped between the Red Sea and the approaching Egyptian army. In their fear, they cried out against Moses, complaining, "It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the desert." But then Moses told them not to be afraid because the Lord would fight for them. They need only to be still. The Hebrew word for be still doesn't mean action, it means to be still. So they were to stop complaining, but to get moving as the entire nation walked through the Red Sea.